Hello and welcome to Coming Home with Mama T. I'm your host, Tiara, aka Mama T, and on this podcast, we explore the journey of creating an extraordinary life for ourselves by taking radical self responsibility for our desires and our actions towards them. So, today, I want to talk about relationships and having uncomfortable connections when we notice that we are in situations where it just doesn't feel right anymore, and how we can take charge and release from it. I find that you can't be self conscious and source conscious at the same time. And I heard this on a Instagram reel earlier, and it made so much sense. I have noticed that if we're so caught up in our heads about, does this person like me? Is this person using me? Is this person doing da 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 da, whatever, that we are no longer connected to our highest self. We're no longer in our power. And there's nothing wrong with it. This is a part of the human experience, right? We're recognizing something about ourselves, and it is wonderful that we have an awareness about it. We have an awareness, and we can choose to let it go. Yes, like, all right, what am I going to do? Maybe it does require you to completely separate yourself from the relationship if it's something that is harming you, hurting you, creating this discomfort, and you might need to hermit yourself, like in the tarot, just taking time to reflect, give yourself all the love you need, and maybe you can come back to the relationship. Maybe you don't, and that is okay. But we have to find what really feels good. That is the responsibility that we have. We can no longer be a victim in our life when we are taking radical self responsibility for cultivating the extraordinary. And there is no judgment around it. If we're being judgmental of ourselves, if we're being judgmental of the people around us, if we're being judgmental of the people around us, we tend to get into a place of being self righteous. And that might feel good for a time to try to convince yourself that you're right and you're powerful and you're this. But it is this false power that's showing up. So it's not going to behoove us to be in that space. So letting go of the judgment, letting go of the righteous indignation. Meditation helps. A bath, deep breathing, giving ourselves time and space. And oftentimes we don't allow ourselves that space. Space is so good. Breathing, touching grass, really giving ourselves an opportunity to get squeaky clean about any situation that we are in is important. When we are looking at these conversations, it can be very easy to start devaluing the situation or devaluing the people that are involved in the situation. But it does not give us the joy, the self confidence. It doesn't really give us what it is that we're looking for. It's often like manifestation, right? We're like, I need to manifest the perfect partner. I need to manifest money. I need to manifest health, wealth, vitality, whatever. I need to manifest this thing because once I get it, then I will feel something else. And that's not the point. We have to figure out how we can feel the feeling that we are desiring as we currently are. We have to be the version of ourselves that we desire now. Now. And in this practice, we are refining ourselves. This is the life's journey, is refining and mastering the self. So there's no need for shame or self-judgment in it. It's our human experience. It is something to be grateful for, to have this self-awareness. Recognize that you're like, oh man, I don't feel good in this situation. What is it that is making me feel icky? Is it because I feel invalid? Is it because I feel scared? A lot of these feelings that we receive are a reflection of fear, fear of rejection, fear of our security being lost. There is so much that is wrapped around fear, fear of the unknown. We don't have all the information. So there's this fight or flight triggered within us. And it's not, we feel unsafe. And it's like physically we're fine, but emotionally we're taken aback. So we've got to kind of refine our neural pathways. We have to find peace for ourselves. So in that releasing of shame or guilt or whatever for trying to hype ourselves up by devaluing someone else, you can just simply say, it's okay. Thank you. I'm moving forward. I am moving forward. It is okay. I recognize this, and I recognize the cycle when it shows up again and again. Is this my fear of rejection showing up for me? Is this my fear of not being secure showing up for me? Okay, thank you. All right. Maybe you need to shake it out, a little somatic movement. Maybe you need to scream and shout. Maybe you even need to just talk it out. I am feeling this way because, and you don't necessarily need to invite those involved into the conversation. I have found I can speak, if I speak out loud a feeling, an experience, I can speak it out loud and all of a sudden it just kind of goes away. Like, oh man, I've been feeling jealous of someone else's experience, and they're doing this, they're getting all the attention that I deserve. I deserve this attention, right? Like I feel like I'm showing up. Wait, you know what? I am showing up. I am showing up, and I am showing up in my best. Am I doing my best, or am I doing what I think is going to get people to show up for me? Oh, if I'm not actually showing up at my best, maybe that's why I'm not getting the experience I'm looking for. I'm faking it. Hmm. Okay. Well, maybe I should focus on being my best. I am doing my best right now. I am doing my best, and I am learning as I'm going along the way. I'm refining as I'm going along the way. And that is fantastic. You are learning as you are going on your way. And that is fantastic. With that, let's move into a meditation to help us release fear. Let it go, as it is the basis for a lot of these uncomfortable and attachment type of feelings and vibrations and emotions that show up. We can let that go and really open ourselves up to more love, allowing ourselves the space for love, filling the space with love so that we can continue on this journey, so that we can feel the extraordinary, so that we can be the best versions of ourselves that we already know we are here to be. So with that, let's take a deep breath in and out. And I invite you, if you are in a safe space to do so, to close your eyes, get comfy cozy, start regulating your breath in and out, in and out, calming down the nervous system, really coming into the body, allowing ourselves space to just be. It is okay to just be. Everything will be there for you when we come back. You have the time. Um, Allow yourself to yawn if you feel a yawn coming on. It is a great mechanism for releasing, letting go of that energy and moving it from the mind, the body, and the spirit. Envision yourself laying on the grass, looking up at the sky. There are clouds around you. Beautiful, beautiful clouds. It's blue, blue sky behind these clouds. And the sun is shining off in the distance. You're getting nice, warm, sunny rays on you. It's lovely. The grass is soft underneath you. And you are just here in this space. As you're looking up into the sky, you may hear crunching on the ground around you. And at first, you're a little nervous, afraid. What's coming towards me? Your senses are on alert to keep you safe. And then you recognize it's just a soft, furry friend. Maybe it's your dog if you have one, a little bunny coming to just rest next to you as it feels your soft, loving energy and just wants to share. You're connected with a person that feels like home to you. They lay beside you. You are safe, you are secure, surrounded by loved ones. That was all that was showing up from the woods, from the ground. You are safe and you continue to look up in the sky, feeling the gentle breeze and the sun. As you're looking up, the blue starts getting darker and darker and darker. The clouds shift from white to gray. But the sun is still there in the distance, keeping you warm. Then, all of a sudden, there is a wetness on your forehead. Drip, drip, drop. And a warm rain washes down over you and your friends, your familiars. And this rain starts to pick up. It's a pouring rain. cleansing rain. Yes, it's wet, but you know that everything is just fine. You slowly come to a sitting position and you stand up, face to the clouds, allowing this rain to wash away any remnants of fear and discomfort from your body. You start to shake and dance, letting all of that fight or flight go, leaving your fingers and your toes and your body. You spin in circles, looking up into the sky. This warm, soft rain cleansing you and your friends, your loved ones. You grab hands, creating a circle, spinning around in this rain and laughing, laughing, laughing. And it feels like magic. You are happy and full of love and gratitude for this moment in this space. You slow your spin down and the rain starts to dissipate, goes up and up, away and away. And the sun starts to move towards you, peeking through these clouds, warming you up, drying you up. And you're here, feet on the ground, feeling the wet grass, loving life, knowing that you are in your power and you are capable of extraordinary things. You thank your friends for joining you as they go about the rest of their day. And you look at the world around you and all the opportunities in front of you, all the directions you can go. You look into your heart and decide which way works best for you. You lean into the trust of yourself and this experience, for you are empowered. You are the magic. You create the extraordinary in your life. You move out of this thicket into the woods, walking towards your goal, your intention, where you want to go next. Breathe in deeply and allow the images to melt away, coming back to the space where you can simply be. Be in your power. Be in your truest expression of self. Be your highest self. And when you are ready, begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers and blink your eyes and come back into this space. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and being here with me in this moment. If you are looking for more meditations, I invite you to check out the Activate Your Inner Shift meditation series, free for you. You can go to www.mamateenergy.com, scroll to the Activate Your Inner Shift part of the webpage, input your name and your email address, and access will be emailed over to you. You can also look through previous episodes of Coming Home with Mama T for other meditations. So much goodness for you there. And if you're ready to really step into taking radical self-responsibility for your life, and you would like some guidance, some mentorship along the way, I invite you to check out the home membership community housed on Facebook. It is $111 a month, or $1,111 paid in full for the entire year. We have master courses, rituals, meditations, fun, and so much more in that space. So I invite you to join that. Or if you would like a more one-on-one experience, I invite you to sign up for a private session. You can do whatever time frame works for you. And in those sessions, you can have access to energy healing, tarot reading and divination, and or coaching, whatever suits you. So thank you so, so much again for liking, sharing, subscribing, and being a part of Mama T energy. Goodbye for now.